Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to Timberborn. I'm 7foot Dust Bunny, and I've been running the game a bit in between episodes. We've got through our most recent drought. No one has died of thirst. We've got buildings lacking power. 4 buildings lacking power over here because they're not actually hooked up to this power supply. We could, but I don't think we really need to. Seems we have an excess of power and an excess of some of these goods, to be honest, since we've been sorting out our power to make sure we have power reserves when the wind stops. As for this one, still doesn't work. Requires like a minor beaver, and I'm not sure if a minor beaver is different somehow. I still haven't figured out what the issue is there, because all the other buildings have a picture of like a standard beaver. This has a picture of a beaver with some goggles, glasses, and whatever. But I don't know how to make that kind of a beaver. I don't see anything along the bottom. I've looked here as to whether I'm missing something. If I am missing something, do let me know, but this will, as it happens, be the last episode anyway for now, because I have a feeling this may be an issue relating to the update and that I don't have any of those special kind of beavers available. I might be missing a building or something of that sort. So here we are. Water is kicking back in, so we'll bring this back up because we don't want too much water running down there. We need to fill up our reserve again. I've also been extending down here the amount of trees we've got. These are not getting destroyed, which is a bit of a shame. Probably means I need to destroy these trees and put a path down, and then put it all back again, which kind of sucks. I wish the game wouldn't do it in this way. But if I do that and then I put a path in, it'll get rid of those and I can build the trees out further. This is really is not a total solution. I'm doing it as kind of a stopgap to try and help our wood supply issues. In truth, it's not going to solve the problem long term. It might help though. So, you know, that's my plan there. I don't believe I can put trees in the water, even though in reality they would grow. The game doesn't like it that way. So, I don't think that's a possibility. All this is running fine. No visitors on the carousel, very disappointing. I really wanted to get the mud baths running, but I don't think that's going to happen. As you can see, I've also knocked up a little area down here. This is where one of my golem manufacturing buildings are going to go. I have to build 3 here. As you can see, I have to build 3 different types of things for the golem. So I need this building, which I will just stick on the first recipe, a chassis. Then I need another one, which I'm going to put here, which needs, I'm going to put another one right here. So hopefully this will not be too long or too far, he says. Now I'm hoping I can put one of these or another building on top here in a minute. So, because this one will be the limbs and this one will be the heads. And I'm hoping all this will reach. Now I'm going to have to pipe some power across here, which will ultimately block off probably some of this. Unless I do it like this. But again, this is going to be length of path issues because we're pushing our length of path beyond what we really should be doing. But I just don't want to create another district. I would very much like districts to be larger, I've got to be honest. I understand it's a kind of a restriction in game and part of how you play, but I like building big giant cities, so to me this is going to be, you know, almost a drawback from my point of view. So hopefully, so this one is now running and it's using some of the fuel, which is good because we've got so much fuel. Hopefully this is going to reach. There you go. This one is now working as well. We're getting gears. Could probably do with a storage around here somewhere. But I don't think I can fit one in. No. I can't fit one in. Not sensibly. I mean, I could put one, like, right here. It's right on the limits. Because my plan for the final building, which is the golem assembly, this also requires power. Requires 750 science, is to put it, like, yeah, over here somewhere, and then build out to it. Or the other thought was to build it up here and somehow build up to it. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do that. Not as easy as you might think. Because it does require power. I mean, I could always put it at the end. That's not quite... I mean, my thought is maybe I'll get rid of 2 of these and then do it that way. So we'll get rid of 2 of those and we'll destroy... you've got to destroy resources here and here, which I'm not sure the farmer will get over to. We might have the same problem here. Because I don't think I can build one of these over crops. Yeah, you can't, you see? You can build it here, but you can't build it over a crop. Because I want to go up, so I can put it above. And what I could do is go up and round that way. So, not destroy that one. And then go... I'm going to destroy that one as well for now. Let's just, destroy resource, get rid of that one. And then I can, like, put it above if I want to. I think, anyway. I think. Because I can go up and then up and should be okay. I need to go up twice. Because it's higher than you think. So, because that one would need to be 2 above, you see. And then this one would need to be 1. So you go up and up. So what I'll actually do is probably build across here. You see, that's working. But yeah, I need to get to this. So what I might end up having to do is build down first and then build up. This is going to be such a waste of material just to get over here. Very frustrating. So what I'm going to do is build down to get to destroy those and then delete it and build up. I'm hoping that will let me get to it. Because if they can get that close, hopefully they can destroy it. Because they should be able to reach that one down. So these are working, so we got the golem parts. Because they should be able to reach down infinitely. I'm hoping they can get to that to destroy it. If they can't, I'm gonna cry. Come on, beavers, build, build, build. It's gonna upset me greatly if they can't do this. Because it definitely works. Because it works over here. When you get a path to it, it works. I find that a bit weird because the beavers will work out that far without any problems. But as soon as you say, "Oh, I want to destroy something there," like, "Oh, sorry though, we can't do that. That's above our pay grade." So I want to high priority this. Can I high priority it and say, get rid of it? No, it's not going to work. That is really frustrating. I should have done it when there was a drought, because there were no plants there when there was a drought. And I had the opportunity. Which is going to give me a bit of a headache now as to how I want to actually do this. I mean, the other option is to go really crazy and actually just build it out here and build enough stands up. I mean, it's gonna hit the wood resources, but so be it. I mean, who cares, right? So we need to build there, and come on, game, let me plonk it in there and in there. But I need to make this, I'm going to make this platform all one height there. Then pop this through all the way along. Like so. And then I'm going to build the golem assembly right on top of this. If the game's not going to let me do it, I'm going to find another way. So yeah, that is the master plan, because that's where I was going to build some extra power if I needed it. This is full already? Wow. It's full of crackers. I don't know. Why is it full of crackers? I want golem bits in there. Right. So can I put none of those, none of those, none of those? I don't desire any crackers in there. Any of that. I want... Right, this needs cogs and planks. This needs cogs, planks and metal. So I don't want any of those, any of those. I want gears. Yes, I want gears. I'll take some golem chassis, I'll take some golem heads, I'll even take some golem limbs. I don't want any grilled chestnuts in there, I don't want any grilled potatoes in there, or food of any sort in there. Metal? Metal was required, so I want some metal in there. See, I was hoping not to have to micro this much on it, so we'll put some metal in there. Get rid of those. We'll put some planks there. So I'm going to go 30 planks. 40 planks, 40 gears, 40 metal, 120. Then we've got golem parts. Everything else can go. Don't want anything else. Just those bits. Please. So as these guys can go and get it. And as for this one, they can go and get it too. From relatively nearby. So hopefully we are producing just enough wood to get by. Sorry, apologise, the phone is not muted. If I was going to continue this out, I'd definitely be looking at where I'm going to get more wood in the long term. But as is, I'm just going to try and let it run and get through it. Oddly, I've just noticed as I was letting it run, we have 500 and something logs. 584 logs. And here we have 4. We need to be transporting some of these logs across. We've got loads of logs. So are we transporting to Green Mound? We are. So we need to stop that. Green Mound has enough logs. Stop transporting logs. Start holding our own logs here. At the moment, Green Mound has enough logs. They're not really building anything, they have enough logs. So this should actually help the log situation here, because suddenly a whole bunch more logs become available. And it should mean these logs being brought in by these guys are going straight into our local supply here, which will get consumed to build these things. There you go. And we're very almost there. So I want a golem for the episodes out. I'm not sure what a golem does or how to use it, but I want one. As for other things, I'm hoping to get to, yeah, I got my 1200 science. I also want to see if I can build a tribute to Ingenuity. Yes, it costs 1200 science. It's massive. It takes a lot of power. And it takes up a 3x3 square. Which it's probably not perfectly ideal to put it like... I might end up putting it there. I want to put it somewhere so it covers as much of this area as possible. It's not quite going to cover all of it. There. It would be better if I could reach it further down. I mean, I could always take that log store and put it in there. Because then it would get power. In fact, I think I might do that. Yeah, I'm going to take out that log store and put it there. It's not going to look as imposing as it would have, like right here. But I think it's going to cover more of the area. Because what I want it to do is cover like all of this. Yeah, it just sort of covers the golem thing, not quite. I mean, yeah, I still think it's going here. I'm gonna put it that way around. Can I not build it? Why can't I build it? Shares power with adjacent buildings. Yes. Why can't I build it? Well, what's the problem with building it? And build it there. I can't build it there. It's because of this. That's the problem, isn't it? Okay, so that's gonna have to go. That's gonna have to go. And I'm gonna have to... I want to put it back, so I'm gonna put it there. And I'm gonna put it... Actually, I will double bubble here. By going like that. I'll let those build, and I'll put that windmill back in. Then actually, what I could also do to really top things off is to put one there. I can build another one across in a second once those have built. Well, actually, once this has built, I can build a little bit in there. And then we'll build the tribute to Ingenuity at the same time. So this platform has built. So we are going full golem here. Okay. Right. Here we go. In goes that power. And now our monument should be able to go there. Beautiful. Look at it. It's gonna be fantastic. Planks, gears, metal blocks. We should be laughing for almost all of that. It is gonna hit our resources fairly hard. We don't have enough metal blocks or planks in this area to do that. I'm not sure if we have enough power to power it, because a whole power network. You say supply is that and your demand is that? Really? Your network supply, well, because everyone's gone to bed. But I'm telling you, demand has to be more than that. How are we doing on wood here? Wood is dropping a bit, but I mean, planks on this side, we have like 2,000 odd planks, and we should be receiving planks from this trade house. Yes, they are shipping planks. So as soon as our planks run low, in fact, I'm going to add a new route of here. Yeah, can I add a new route for planks to here? Just to really double up the plank situation. I mean, this is going to be hammering our supplies fairly hard. I mean, I'd like the golem one up first, so what I'm going to do is put this as a construction site as a higher priority. As the golems being up first seems to be more reasonable to me. Now, something I have realised is a bit of an issue. I don't have power, do I? So if I delete that one, I just need to fix the power here. So that would do, and then I can put one across to that side. And that should deliver it power, I hope. I hope it doesn't have to go here. I'm assuming if I connect here, does that... No. That's not going to work. That's annoying. Okay, so that is not going to work as I'd hoped. I'm guessing I need to go in the side. Awkward. Okay. So if I go down here and go down here, there we go. We'll build the link back in this way, because I'm assuming, yeah, it needs that link that way to make it work. So again, I'm going to shift all this up on priority, maximum priority. I don't know if you can click multiples here. No, shift doesn't seem to work. So I mean, you can, there's a button here for priorities. I saw it here somewhere. Oh no, not that one. Resume game. This one, isn't it? So if I click like max priority, I can max priority all of that. Like so. And say that is your top priority. This is not your priority. So as it makes sure the resources go to there first. We're still doing fairly well though on the tribute to Ingenuity. And power wise, again I've caught it looking at the power just in the evening. Damn you. We're surviving okay on our drought. And our drought started. But we still got a ways to go, but a lot of this does die. And in all honesty, we might then get to clear this zone, which ironically has apparently been replanted. But there you go. Fun times. Hopefully the beavers will get to this fairly quickly. What is wrong with that beaver? Oh, he's gone into the sick bed. He's injured. Ah, I'd not seen many actual injured beavers wandering around. I mean, granted, I've managed to set it up so most of them are getting treated. But there he is, in his little injury bed. So 2 injured beavers. 1 injured beaver. They're healing. These still do not work, so hopefully this will be done soon. And I can connect this up and get the golem building working. Because we should have golem parts now. I don't know how many golem parts it takes. I've got 1 golem head, 9 golem limbs, no golem chassis. Really? You're telling me you have not built a singular golem chassis? You have 3 golem chassis in stock. But you can't store them? Okay. That's odd. Why are there 3 in stock but they're not going anywhere? Not sure on that one. Right. So this bit is done. So we'll warp that power there. It's a little bit annoying, like I say, that you have to wait for them to then build this so you don't block yourself off. I mean, this is also not done, which is probably quite high priority. I don't actually understand how... Well, I do understand how it's still working. It's just not taking power from this unit. This little area is not connected to it. So at the moment the demand is 930 and we're supplying 1590. So in truth, we're gonna come up a little short when it comes down to it here, because we're not actually gonna have enough power. That is interesting. I hadn't realized that was going to be a thing. Right, I need to probably think about that, because that means I probably need to work some extra power in here somewhere along the lines. Quite where I'm going to work any extra power in at this point, God only knows. I guess I can probably work one in here. If again I can put this to destroy, destroy, destroy. If they'll actually come out and destroy those, I can probably put one in here just to boost it up. I mean, truth be known, if I could, if I destroyed there and then there, and then there, and there, I could actually get out and put another power reserve there. We're fabricating a golem. I'm sorry, but I have to have a look at this. Oh, I wish I could... Can I not pan around this one a little bit? Ugh, awkward. It's building a beaver golem. A powered beaver. Alright, it's quite twitchy on the controls, but I do like it. I want to see it built. Come on. 66%. Oh, look, it's got a little hat. Oh! I think I understand. So I think the golems have to run the mud thing. So if this gets built... I mean, look at the power getting juiced here. The power is getting juiced there quite heavily. So if this thing is built, does that mean he's going to go and work in the thing? Wow, I mean that ran That used a lot of power really quickly. That one's completely juiced out of power. Wow. Okay, we're using a lot of power when the wind stops really fast. Oh, crap. It's already dead, Dave. Let's not worry about it. It's already dead. We'll ignore it. Okay, that's interesting in itself, how much power it got through and how quick. This is charging just, but we're definitely going to need to add some extra power to this to keep things running. I didn't think I'd be able to put one there. I think I want to build another storage device there. And then build maybe... Yeah, I'm tempted to increase the amount here I'm eating into my food supply. But taking all that away... And just... Right, you can go there. Let's put another one there, another one there for now. And put one of these here. I'm going to put that one there and there. I'm thinking to put some storage here. Storage here. Storage here, but that one's going to have to not be put in yet. And a wind turbine here. And I need to put in this one. And this one will need to be maximum priority on that one. Because that one hooks that into the power. But yeah, this is running now. So that was the problem all along. You needed golems. So I'm really happy that I actually waited to get the golem now. Because now that's helped. The dirt's arriving. The mud pools are going to be ready. So soon after this, the mud pools are going to be good. The water's going to turn up. There'll be mud pools. Look, there's beavers in the mud pool. There's little beavers in the mud pool. Oh, that's cool. And we got 2 mud pools here. So if you don't like the guys in that pool, you can go and sit here. See? This dude's happy. He is well happy. I'm not sure why overall my happiness has dropped down a little. Bee sting. Injured. I think some of it's because the Lido's offline. And some of the showers are offline. Do you think? This does obviously dig the dirt over time, but I don't think that's a big issue. Not where I've put it. I had a feeling that might be the case. So I think we're good there. We're building more golems. It's fantastic. I'm really happy. I do feel like the only thing we haven't really made is a mine, which I can never quite get to. And we never got to use the explosives, which I quite like to use, really, just to blow a hole in something. I don't know why. I just kind of want to use the explosives. I'm not sure what the crystal things are used for. It says reinforced fat for storing crystals, a potential biofuel reagent catalyst. So I'm not sure what that's used for. Somewhere here I did see explosives. I know explosives are a thing in the game. Maybe I'm being blind again. This does happen. Yeah, I thought explosives were a thing here somewhere. Yeah, there is explosives. Dynamite. Destroys the block train underneath and triggers adjacent dynamites. So, I'm going to now unlock this. So how do I make dynamite? I can make dynamite in an explosives factory. From paper. From paper? Really? That sounds somewhat less than truly feasible. Oh, that's a shame. Hang on. There's a pathway there, isn't it? Oh no, it's too big for that. See, this is why I like a handed one, because then I could put it like above here or something like that. Okay, explosives. Where to build explosives? Okay, let's build an explosives factory right here. Explosives, please, just so I can have a go. I want to have a go with the explosives. Because that's like the one thing I haven't built. Guys, get on with building these. What's holding you back? Metal blocks. I'm guessing the only metal processing is over here somewhere, isn't it? Smelter, right here. He's working. I can put him at high priority. Unlock this workplace for golems. Really? So if I did that and unlock... Oh god. I now have to send a golem there. Okay, I see. Oh cool, look. All these blocks have disappeared underneath. And there's mud. Hee. And happy beavers, so they're up to 30 now on the happiness scale, or they were there for a second. Yeah. All our water's back. Now, yeah. You can unlock places for golems. How cool is that? How close are we to the Ingenuity? Holy crap, we need some metal blocks. I see. Wow. This one's got some wood now. Metal blocks may be a problem. I see. Oh, 32. Your beavers are happier than ever. You have reached a new well-being high score of 32. 31. Wait, 32 there for a second. Give me the credit. Okay, so we're producing shed loads of potatoes, so I could probably lose a few potatoes. How are we looking on the power demand? We're up to 2,562 with a 1,600 power demand, or nearly 1,700 power demand. Don't worry, everything's shiny. So my thought is to stick it in there and get some extra blocks that way. Because these, I'm going to prioritize these. But yeah, I'm thinking maybe I smelt some in there. Dirt pile. Ground container for storing mud. Yes, I'll take a dirt pile. I was going to say I can't put it on top of a building, surely. Okay. Can I stick a dirt pile there? It's a long way to trek it, but a dirt pile. It's fine, I have golems. So golem only. Only golems are allowed to work this area. See, if I'd figured that out before. It's barrelbot. Barrelbot thing. I love the names. Awesome. Terrain block. Terraforming station. Did I miss this before? Is this stuff new? a terraforming station. It employs golems which place terrain blocks. Only golems will work in this place. So you can, like, say you want to re-level terrain. That's awesome. You can, like, completely rebuild the map if you want to take it that far. You know, we could actually end up, like, linking all this together. And this is why I say I'd love to build, like, a bigger city. Because, well, it kind of makes sense to me that you would, you know, link these things together. And I'm going to have to put it about here somewhere. So I'm hoping that will be enough in order to put in the metal worker. There you go, like there. Hopefully, if that one goes, yep, there. And then I'm just going to put a little path in. And this is just to boost our metalwork. The long-term consequences I'm not actually too worried about. Because I'm going to skip us forward now until we get the big main tribute of Ingenuity up. Because that is going to be the fanfare for finishing all this. I'm glad we figured that out and got the golems working. I'm not sure I'm going to get the explosives together, because explosives, I get the idea, it blows up terrain blocks, that's fine, makes sense. But if we can get this one going, we'll get the extra metal in, and then we'll prioritize this one. Okay, so we're in the midst of a drought here. However, hopefully these are not going to die. I'm going to manage to rescue them in time. We have many full storages, which are going to be a problem. We've let, I mean, you'll see by the day cycle, quite a few days have gone by. We've got a golem operating the metal blocks up here. I did send a golem over to here. You can migrate golems, I discovered. And he was operating the steel mill here, but he ran out of fuel because I've made no provision for fuel. And unfortunately, the fuel container requires metal blocks. So, at the moment, the golem is unemployed on this side. And once we have fuel sorted, I've already set up a transit for fuel to be sent over. But I suspect our tribute to Ingenuity is going to complete before then, as we just need 3 more metal blocks. So, he says, in hope that it is going to appear at any moment. So many of these, they're not quite ready yet. Because I noticed you can switch all of this to golems, so if you produce enough, you could probably have almost all your beavers unemployed and everything done by golems. I think that would be an interesting goal. Okay, we're up to 38. Our tribute of Ingenuity is done. We were briefly there up to 38 anyway. And there we go. Let's have a look here. He has a thing sticking out his head. 39 here. 35 on my goals list. And that's it. That's our tribute to Ingenuity. There we go. A little bit hard to see. But yeah, I think we've basically covered most things now. The steel blocks will start going into explosives and building this dirt storage pile. On top of that, we're getting blocks into there, so we'll be able to power the golem. But at the moment, I think we've really sort of reached the well, I say natural conclusion of the game. So I think we'll be starting something new next week. I don't think I'm going to go for a replay just yet. I do think I'll be coming back to Timberborn. It was a lot of fun. And there are plenty of other maps to do. do, but it is still in early access, so I will be very interested to see what happens and what comes in the future updates. So with that, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe as always, and join us again for something new next week. Thanks a lot.